Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled The 10 Plagues, the Greatest Field School in History. Sometimes we miss a very simple point in the 10 Plagues. V'yadu Mitzrayim keni Hashem. The Mitzvim should know that I am Hashem. It is very, very clear from the Makot that the goal was not simply to free the Jews and to educate the Jews, but to inspire the Egyptians away, wean them away from polytheism to a belief of pure monotheism. So one would say, well, God set up an amazing field school. Each Makkah showed God's control over every area of nature, from the sea to the air, to the body, the animals. But it was all for naught. God set them up, God taught them, but they didn't learn. But the fact is not totally true. Several times you see, that's Belokim. They said, no, this is something unique, Paro. Hashem HaTzadik, Vani HaRasha. God is righteous and I'm a Rasha. That's by Paro. Then we see at the Yam Suf when they die. So you say when they die, it's all over. But even as they die, Rashi says each one deserved it and received a different punishment. One who said Hashem is the king and recognized that's Belokim, so they may have had a quicker punishment. So Hashem was recognizing different levels. So there was some hitkadmut, with some progress. So even though it ended up in disaster for the Egyptians, they did not come to see the MS, but there was still some progress. And let us not forget, all the Egyptians that did not go into the sea, how many went into the sea? A few hundred chariots and their riders. The others that did not go into the sea, maybe there really was some effect on them. And they really did have a greater understanding of Hashem. And especially according to the Medrash, that the king of Nineveh, who was so inspired by Yonah to get his whole town to change, so Medrash says that was Paro. And that Paro somehow remained alive and he rebuilt himself. And then when he heard about this Jew telling them to do tshuva, he said, we better listen to that God. So the fact is, it was a great, great monotheistic school. It was monotheism 101, the plagues. And Baruch Hashem, it had some positive effects on the mitzvah. And let us hope that Mitzvah Hashem, our goal, our tefillot every day is v'chol b'nei vasa yikru v'shmecha. We hope and pray for the day when all of mankind recognize Hashem. All of mankind is created with a tzelem Elokim, with a soul. And we hope that one day everyone, Jew and Gentile alike, fulfills that purpose. Shalom.